students, welcome to my physics class. This is Shumi Roy from Techno India Group Public School, Shiliguri, and today we are going to continue with our chapter number 17, Stars and the Solar System. In our previous classes, we have learned about night sky. We have learned that why stars appear to be small, and we have learned why pole star always appears stationary from the earth. We have also discussed the unit of measuring distance in the universe, that is light year. In our present lesson, we are going to discuss about constellations. We see thousands of stars on a clear moonless night. Some of these stars are arranged in groups or patterns. These groups of stars appear to form some shapes and patterns. For example, one group of stars suggests the outline of a big bear. Another group of stars remind us of a hunter. The group of stars which appears to form some shape or pattern is known as constellation. All the stars of the constellation always remain together. Due to this, the shape of the constellation always remains the same. Our ancestors named the star group or constellation after the object which they seem to resemble. About 88 constellations are known at present. Each constellation has been given a name signifying an animal, a human being, or some other object which it appears or resembles. The shape of the constellation generally resembles with object that ancient people used. There are not only 5 to 10 stars in a constellation comprises of several stars, but only some of them which are the brightest can be viewed. The stars that make up a constellation are found in the same line of sight. However, the distance between these stars is not the same. Each constellation have been given a name signifying an animal, a human being, or some other object which it appears to resemble. All the constellations appear to move in the sky from east to west. This is because the earth from where we view them rotates on its axis from west to east. Some of the important constellations are Ursa Major, Orion, Cassiopeia, and Leo Major. Our first constellation is Ursa Major constellation. Ursa Major constellation is one of the most famous constellations, which we can see in the night sky. Ursa Major constellation is also known as Great Bear, Big Dipper. The Indian name of Ursa Major constellation is Saptarishi. Though Ursa Major constellation is a group of stars, but 7 of its stars are quite bright and can be seen easily. The arrangement of main stars in the Ursa Major constellation is shown in the figure. The Ursa Major constellation consists of 7 bright stars, which are arranged in a pattern resembling somewhat a big bear. We can locate the position of the pole star in the night sky with the help of Ursa Major constellation. This can be done as follows. Look forward the northern part of the sky on a clear moonless night during summer and identify the Ursa Major constellation in the sky. Now, look at the two-pointer end of the Ursa Major constellation. Imagine a straight line draw through the two-pointer stars of the Ursa Major constellation. Extend this imaginary line towards the north direction in the sky. This line will lead to the star which is not very bright. This star is the pole star. If we observe the Ursa Major constellation at different times in the night, we will find that it appears to move from east to west. Since the pole star remains fixed in the night sky, Therefore, the Ursa Major constellation appears to revolve around the pole star in the night sky. Our next constellation is Orion. Orion is one of the well-known and most impressive constellation in the night sky. Orion is also known as Hunter. The Indian name of the Orion is Mirga. There is a great number of bright stars in Orion than any other constellations. The Orion constellation consists of 7 or 8 bright stars. Thus, the Orion constellation can be drawn either with 7 stars or with 8 stars. The Orion constellation drawn with 8 main stars is shown in the figure. The brightest star in the night sky is Sirius. The brightest star, called Sirius, is located close to the Orion constellation. We can locate the position of Sirius star in the night sky with the help of Orion constellation. Our next constellation is Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is another prominent constellation in the northern sky. Cassiopeia constellation consists of 5 main stars. The 5 main stars of Cassiopeia constellation are arranged to form the shape of distorted letter W or M. Cassiopeia constellation looks like a distorted letter W or M. The Cassiopeia constellation is thought to represent an ancient queen named Cassiopeia seated on a chair. Cassiopeia constellation is visible during winter in the early part of the night. Our next constellation is Leo Major constellation. Leo Major constellation is a yet another constellation in the northern sky. Leo Major constellation usually consists of 9 main stars. Leo means lion. So the arrangement of stars in the Leo Major constellation is thought to form the outline of a big lion. Leo Major constellation is visible during summer in the early part of the night. Leo Major constellation is sometimes called just Leo constellation. With this topic, we will end our class. In our next class, we are going to study about our solar system. Thank you all for joining the class.